everyone's having a great day, great week, whenever y'all are watching this shit up and through here. And as promised, I told y'all I was going to be coming out with weekly celebrity Let's Talk Shit videos. Yes, I said let's talk shit. Because look, I know I've been saying let's talk spit. And originally, y'all kind of wanted to name it that. But that was so far back that I don't know that it's appropriate no more, because I really don't talk spit. I talk shit on these motherfuckers, okay? So I have decided to go ahead and veto that decision for now, to say we just gonna call these motherfuckers Let's Talk Shit, because it just makes sense since that's what I do, okay? Hope you guys are okay with that. Either way, we gonna go ahead and keep it going. So, as y'all see by the title, there are a few things we're gonna be talking about today. One in particular is something that just literally came out in the last 30 motherfucking minutes, and so I had to come out and let y'all know about the shit. By the way, if you haven't seen my last little celebrity gossip segment that just came out earlier this week, because I know y'all know I came out with a video earlier talking about them news that came out and the ones that I done seen in my analysis of said photos, I will leave that link down below so y'all can check it out, okay? So I guess now it has officially been officialized, okay? In the streets, there's been little rumors and shit that there's been issues going on with Miss Amber Rose and Wiz Khalifa, okay? If you guys don't know who they are, Wiz Khalifa's a rapper, okay? He had a little #1 thing going on this year with a little album or whatever. Amber Rose, I don't know what I would really call her per se. Some might say an opportunist. You know, she was with Kanye at one point for a little bit. Then, you know, she's been rumored to be around everybody, you know, kind of one of those opportunity type / models type, vixen type bitches, okay? And she eventually got together with Wiz Khalifa. They done got pregnant, had a baby, and then they just recently got married about a year ago or so, okay? They have a beautiful little boy. It's probably been a year, at least a year that they've been married from my understanding. And today, after said year, it has been announced officially now, after the rumors, that now Amber done filed divorce on Wiz Khalifa, okay? She filed for divorce, and I guess they cited irreconcilable differences. She also stated, or it said in the paperwork, that there was a prenup, and that she would not contest said prenup, and all of that shit. So everybody's really kind of confused at this point. I mean, the rumors about Amber Rose and Wiz Khalifa, from what I understand and from what I've seen, they haven't been around that long. And let Instagram and Twitter accounts and shit tell it, they would be in wedded bliss, okay, at this point, even to this day, because even Amber Rose has been posting pics up of Wiz Khalifa and little moments, you know, with her little boy and all that type of shit, putting little hearts and smiley faces and shit and shouting out her man and shit. Literally, if you guys follow her on Instagram, which I do, especially after this video done came out, but literally 3 weeks ago, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw my little repost of the shit on Instagram, which you can follow me at Socialite Sande with an E, okay? She put up this very, very, very educational video where she was celebrating Wiz Khalifa's #1 album, and you know, little hashtags and ass drop, and so she decided to play his little music in the background, and she decided to go ahead and make it clap. And I felt it was educational, because I myself, as one of them women who suffer from Nasatal, as we like to call it, just can only look at said booty and say, one day I can have just a slight bit of the cake that she got. Not all of it. I don't need all of it. I'd like to just, a little cake. I'm working on it, you know, doing them lunges and shit. However, she did a very good rendition of that ass clap for his song, and you know, let Instagram tell it again. In another instance, just 4 weeks ago, they were both at the VMAs together in her little outfit, and if y'all haven't seen my VMA, you know, recap, I'll link that down below too, where she was wearing barely nothing with some chains and shit, and they seemed to be fine and dandy. And literally just 2 weeks ago, she's saying happy birthday to the motherfucker, and you know, again, hope your year is a good one. Now, if you were to look at said things, Instagram and whatnot, you would probably assume that everything's just fine, right? But in this last, now that I know this, in this last little thing on Instagram a couple weeks ago where she says, you know, happy birthday, and she tagged Wiz, and she was like, I hope you have a great year, okay? Now that I know about the divorce, now that kind of makes me analyze. Look, I'm analyzing motherfuckers' Instagram. Whatever, it's what we do. Now I'm looking at it and going, okay, because most people, when they do a little happy birthday to their husbands, like, oh, love you, boo. I love you. You are my man, and I'm so happy to have you in my life, blah, blah, blah. But she pretty much said, Hope you have a great year. Like, maybe the decision at that point, obviously, this is a decision that doesn't get made overnight, not normally, okay? So, I don't know. I'm kind of curious about what you guys think about this because it's a shock to a lot of people. Before it became official that Amber had filed for divorce, I don't know if y'all saw, if y'all follow Amber Rose, she actually put a nude pic up on her Instagram. Wasn't up for very long. I ain't gonna lie and said I didn't see the shit before she took it down. Cause she took it down right away. And then like an hour later, my husband texted me talking about what's Amber Rose's Instagram? I'm like,
nigga, what you wanna know for?
Of course I knew already cause I had seen it my damn self and screen capped the shit. Anyway, the whole point is she had put like a little nude post up and I was like, okay. And took it down right away. And then soon after that, it was released that she had filed for divorce from Wiz Khalifa. So I'm wondering if that little nude pic was kind of her little exclamation to freedom or whatever. Now, here's some other motherfucking rumors, okay? Word on the street, and I've seen this as of late too, is that supposedly Amber Rose has kind of moved on to a nigga named Nick Cannon. Now, this nigga, okay, you already know he was married to Mariah Carey. They done went through this shit. They're separated now, whatever, and there's all conflicting stories about that shit, right? And y'all know if you guys follow him at all in any respect or any storylines regarding his ass, he's kind of a womanizer. He don't really apologize for shit. So this doesn't surprise me if this rumor is true, but my understanding is that as of late, he recently signed Amber Rose to his management company, okay? So he's been trying to secure book deals and other things for her, and I guess he's secured a couple things for her already. That and
securing his possible penis and her, you know.
Supposedly they fucking. That's what the rumor mill is saying, and supposedly they have always had an attraction towards each other, and now that they have this business relationship, it's only been enhanced by said partnership, which has led to the possibility of this divorce coming, okay? So that's part of the rumor mill. There's infidelity rumors going on both sides that they're saying Wiz Khalifa wasn't faithful either, although there hasn't been any connection to any particular person that's publicly known. That being said, I'm curious to see what you guys think. If you guys follow her, if you follow her on Instagram, you guys would be like, whoa, what? Wait a minute, because let Instagram tell it, they are right, okay? Even Wiz Khalifa on his page, who I follow him too. I don't check out his shit very often, but I do follow him too. He had a post a couple weeks ago, literally a couple weeks ago, of her and him just hanging out, you know. And like I said, the posts as of late, the last couple weeks, haven't been the most loving of posts. However, hey, they don't really indicate divorce. So I want to know what you guys think. One, do you guys think she's fucking Nick Cannon? I want to know. That's number one. Number two, do y'all think this was just an amicable divorce, like it was something that was coming and they're friends? Because some of these posts, if I were to look at them, I would say, this is probably something that's been coming for a while, and they've kind of just made it a mutual thing, and they're cool. You know what I mean? If you look at the post, I don't know. I don't want to believe that she done already moved on to that nigga Nick, and Nick is just getting out of a marriage too. But you know, it's Hollywood, and shit the fuck happens. I really actually liked them as a couple. I thought they were adorable together. Not that I'm surprised divorce happens, because it happens all the time in Hollywood, but I really kind of wanted that one to last, so I guess another one bites the dust. She's also trying to file for custody of her son and allowing Wiz Khalifa visitation. So, okay. In other marital news, Bow Wow and Erica Mena got engaged. I don't really have much to say about that shit, but I do have a message for Bow Wow. Bow Wow, boo-boo.
Run, nigga, run!
And lastly, y'all know my motherfucking ass is gonna come in here and talk some shit on this damn story that came out over the damn weekend, y'all. Y'all have hit me up on Facebook. Y'all have tweeted me, and y'all have Instagrammed my motherfucking ass about this shit. And I'd already heard about the shit because I was like, man, this bitch right here. If y'all did not hear about the reporter that quit on air this past weekend, I believe it was Sunday, in Alaska. She is a KTVA reporter, and I believe her name is Charlotte Green, okay? This bitch quit her motherfucking job on air. Now, we've seen all kinds of fuck-ups and shit, and, you know, you've seen probably little things on YouTube with little reporters fucking up their shit, storylines, accidentally cussing and shit. But this bitch actually quit the fucking station on air, and the way she did that shit was epic, okay? Just epic. First of all, they were doing a story on the Alaska Cannabis Club, okay? So they were doing something on the laws of marijuana, etc., 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 okay? And she pretty much read for the story, okay? And soon after the story was done, she went ahead and said, look, since I own and run said cannabis club, I might as well go ahead and let you know that right now I'm going to go ahead and put all my time and energy into legalizing marijuana, okay? And since we're here and I really don't have much of a choice right now,
Fuck it. I quit.
literally said, fuck it, I quit. If you search the hashtags for fuck it, I quit anywhere, this is what the fuck you're gonna see. I will link the video down below so you can check it out. It has over 9 million views on the shit. She just said, fuck it, I quit, and walked off the motherfucking set. Now, let me tell you something about this bitch right here. The fact that y'all motherfucking asses tagged me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter and told me to check out this story because it would be some shit that I would do. I couldn't even help but laugh at the shit because it made me realize just how much you know me. Anyway, after this chick walked off set, after saying, fuck it, I quit, they went to the reporter that was slated to go after her. And the bitch didn't know what the fuck to do. She was looking like a deer in headlights, like,
Okay, we're gonna go now. I mean, never mind.
I was like, that was the most epic resignation on the motherfucking planet. That shit was epic, and she had planned to do it. Okay, supposedly there was rumors going around, and supposedly the supporters of that cannabis club were already told in advance that she was going to do something like that. They were saying, check out the news report this particular day to check out what the fuck she was gonna do on air. So all of this was planned, and soon after that, she came out with a statement saying, hey, look, I'm paraphrasing like a motherfucker. Hey, look, I apologize if I offended anyone, but look, this is important to me, etc., etc., etc. Look, I ain't never seen no shit like that before. But look, hey, I can't even be mad at her. She did it, and she did exactly what the fuck she wanted to have happen, which is to bring publicity to legalizing marijuana. So the shit is off the chain. Check it out down below. I will leave it down below. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys saw it. If any of you guys are watching from Alaska, did any of you guys see it live? I would have loved to have seen it right then and there, as opposed to when everybody started seeing the shit. Like, could you imagine really watching the actual news and the bitch says, fuck it, I quit? That's crazy to me. But look, we're gonna keep these things going. I'm hoping I can do these celebrity videos, let's talk shit videos every week. Give you guys what's up in celebrity tea, okay? Thumbs up this video if you love seeing these types of videos from your girl. And you already know what to do as always. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SocialiteSandy. Hit me up on my Facebook fan page, my Pinterest page. Those links are down below. Hit me up on my blog, TheSocialiteLife.blogspot.com, and hit me up on Instagram at SocialiteSandy. And you already know I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye. What's up, y'all? Your girl Sandy, and yeah, y'all, we back up in this motherfucker for another motherfucking video. How y'all living?